My top 3 worst things about entrepreneurship, what they are and how to avoid it in your own business life. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Willem Gous from The Human Entrepreneur, where I work to keep entrepreneurs in the game using my life design for business owners process. There's a lot of stuff that's not nice about entrepreneurship, but a lot of people don't tell you about. But I want to share with you my top 3 worst things about entrepreneurship, what they are, and how you can try to mitigate or avoid them within your business for success so that you can achieve the success that you want quicker and with less risk and much less pain. Number 1, realizing you're building somebody nobody wants. You take this business idea and you build this amazing business around it, and then you take it to the first customer and they go like, what? What is this? And you're like, but you want this, this is amazing. And they go like, there is no relevance of what you're presenting to me in my life. And then you realize, oh crud, I built something nobody ever wants. And the reason for that is I've lost millions in my business because of this over my 20 years. And the thing is, we don't talk to customers. If it's a brilliant idea in your head that came from your head, usually it's only valid and relevant and of value in your life, nobody else's. See, good business ideas come from people around you, your customers, your potential customers, by talking to them, by learning from them. So what do? I'm going to recommend 2 books, so I don't have to teach you a half-an-hour lecture on this. 2 books you should read. Number 1, Talking to Humans by Jeff Constable. Number 2, The Mom Test. Yes, Talking to Humans and The Mom Test. They will teach you how to talk to customers, how to understand what they want, and then give them what they want and make the most profit quickest with the least amount of risk. Read those books now. Number 2, realizing entrepreneurship is the biggest lie ever sold to millions of individuals all around the world. Yeah, you might be frowning now, like, what is this guy saying? Let me explain. Politicians stand in front of thousands of voters at a time saying entrepreneurship, we should create entrepreneurs because they will employ people, create jobs and grow this economy. Yeah, and they tell it to people, the individuals who want to become entrepreneurs, oh, you can become anything, you can achieve anything. It's almost like these revival churches. Yeah, can I have a believer in entrepreneurship? Yes, and you will have wealth, freedom, and everything else going with it. Okay, let's look at the life and working conditions of a typical business owner. Do you think they got what was promised to them? No, because entrepreneurship destroys entrepreneurs, because what they don't tell you, what the speakers, the trainers, and the books don't tell you is that entrepreneurship is only designed to look after the needs of the customer, not you, never you. That's why entrepreneurs get destroyed by their own businesses. So how do you avoid that? Start with you. What should the business give you? Start there. Judge the business from that perspective. This is what I need. Can this business deliver on this? If it can't, you have a few options, 3 options. Either you kill the idea, or you innovate it to deliver on that, or lastly, you still build it, but you build a few other businesses that go with that. Number 3, and this is a heavy one, loneliness. Loneliness, I can't tell you how lonely life gets when you're an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years, and maybe a few months over that 20-year period, I worked at somebody else's office. But otherwise, I'm here in my office every day, working from home. And when I see people, when I have human contact, it's customers, it's clients. I can't go to them and say, I'm struggling. I just want to cry today. I feel like failing. I feel like a failure. I feel like I've failed my family. I feel like I failed at my dream. I'm sad. I'm financially stressed, whatever the case may be. And that's a problem. And I've read about, and I've also worked at some places where I mentor other entrepreneurs, where some of the entrepreneurs have taken their own life. because you shouldn't take this alone. Okay, the thing is, you're an entrepreneur, you're alone, and yes, it's your baby, it's your dream, it's your destiny, but don't do it alone. I'm not saying you should get a partner in, but share it. Have other entrepreneurs with you. Work with them. Talk to them. Reach out to other entrepreneurs in a similar position. Your family might not necessarily understand. Okay. Just get out. The one thing you shouldn't do is keep quiet. I make a lot of phone calls when I'm under stress and pressure, talking to people. Hi, how you doing? Well, I'm stressing. I'm under pressure. I feel depressed. I feel overwhelmed. And I'm open about my emotions. Don't do that alone. Many of the people that I coach and mentor have me in their lives and their business for that reason, because the problem is when you do it alone, you start drinking your own Kool-Aid. You start believing your own greatness and ability. And I've lost millions because of that. Now they come to me, they open up to me, they offload to me. They come to a place where they can be heard, a place where they can be understood, a place where they can be accepted, a place with no judgment. And that really is amazing. So if you're in that situation, reach out, get a coach and mentor maybe, if you can't find anybody else to play that role for you, and just work through that loneliness. It really makes a difference when you know somebody's got your back. Well, those are my 3 worst things about entrepreneurship. If you want to reach out to me and talk about these things, connect with me on LinkedIn or my website. Please like, comment and share and follow and connect with me on LinkedIn. Otherwise, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you got a lot of value out of this, please share it with anybody else who might get value out of this as well.